Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Going On Daily Live. I am Becky here with Miss JJ. Good morning.
Good morning. How
We
are
gotta.
you?
Oh, I can't complain. Actually, I woke up with a sore throat, which is not fun. Like in the back to school time, my kids started yesterday and the day before. Like the last thing I need is to get sick. The last thing I need is for them to get sick. So,
are you in? Are they at the same school?
no.
Different drop-offs. We were at one point
Yes.
4 different schools, 4 drop-offs.
Oh no,
Yeah.
that's awful.
Now we're just one school, and we don't
nice.
have to drive them because now one drives them both.
That's nice. The older one joined a sports program, but it doesn't just start at school when school starts. Oh no, she's got to be there at 7:30 a.m. on a different part of town. And then the other one's like, well, can I get a ride? I'm like, yeah, but you're not going to be up at 7:30. And then I got a podcast at 8. And yeah, it's chaos. So I did a lot of driving this morning. And it is what it is. Back to school.
That's right.
We're on the home stretch.
We started a month ago, Becky.
Yeah, right. Beginning of August. That sucks. I don't get that. August is summer. But I guess when you have several months of summer, June is also summer.
Yeah, when our summer starts in March. No.
Yeah, we don't have that luxury in Canada. This is obviously why. Well, I told you last time, like my cousin always posts, I'm so ready for pumpkin spice season. And I'm like, you shut your mouth.
That's right.
Take all the summer.
I'm not even ready for that. The fact that they started putting up Halloween decorations.
Yeah.
At the end of July.
Mm-hmm. Ours too.
Too early.
I know. I was thinking yesterday, is it too early to set up my Christmas tree? And I thought that's a little extreme. Maybe a little bit. It's still summer. It's still hot out.
That's right. You can't do that.
Mm-mm.
Are you a before Thanksgiving? Like, do you skip Thanksgiving decorations?
See, no, I put up the odd one, but keep in mind our Thanksgiving is in October. So
that's right.
Yeah. So I definitely put it up. Like it's like, don't put it up before Remembrance Day. Remembrance Day is like,
is that like your Labor Day?
Like Veterans Day.
Okay.
And that's November 11th. And so people are quite offended if they see decorations up before November 11th, because they go, you should at least like pay tribute to the fallen soldiers, blah, blah, blah. Although I don't think that the two are exclusive. Like I think you can have Christmas decorations whilst also memorializing, whatever the word is. So anyway.
There's I am one that we try to do it at least after Thanksgiving. Decorate the house, and I am one that keeps our Christmas tree up, the 12th, after the 12th day of Christmas. But I laugh, our neighbors are like the day after Christmas, sometimes even Christmas night, like Christmas Day night, they have dragged their Christmas tree to the street.
Oh, because your trees are real. See, that's the other thing.
I stopped doing real several years ago, but yeah, I just laugh. I'm like, I mean, they're up. They put their Christmas tree up probably Thanksgiving night.
Wow.
But I just love it, seeing them drag their Christmas tree.
That's crazy. Yeah. I want to celebrate. Like I kept mine up till February one year because I just love the ambiance.
Days of Christmas, it's at least till whatever, January 6th or 7th. But I've had it up since end of January before.
Yeah. I like it. I realize it's maybe not so much the Christmas decorations I like. It's more like the ambiance of like a lighted tree. Right. So then we had bought a little like palm tree, like a plastic one, and we put lights all in it, and it was nice. But then the lights died, and then I was like, well, I guess we're leaving the Christmas tree up next year. And so last year, my husband's like, we're not leaving our decorations up till February. So I took it down like
year-round. Yeah.
Yeah. I want year-round Christmas decorations.
How many trees do you put up? Two,
yes. I got a new one last year. So one for the downstairs, one for the upstairs. I have 2 big bay windows.
Yes. One of my old neighbors, she had a Christmas tree in every room, and she started decorating like at Halloween.
Wow. Actually, my aunt in South Carolina is like that.
Is like that. Puts and every room is decorated Christmassy.
Yeah, that was her for sure. And she's got like a 15-foot tree.
Yeah.
It's insane. It's like Griswold family Christmas. Like it's wild. But anyways, this isn't a Christmas show.
I know.
I didn't even know how this got here. Oh, okay. Well, all right.
I didn't talk to you last week.
Didn't we do a show together last week?
We didn't.
Oh, right,
we
you were
had
on
to switch
Tuesday.
up my schedule because I was
Right.
At the beach. I went to Outer
nice.
Banks for the weekend.
Well, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, it was nice.
You're looking tanned.
Thank you. I have the glow.
That's amazing. I also am tan, but this like ring light I put on me makes me look like I am an albino. I'm not. I swear I have a tan, but clearly not.
All right. Well,
start us off.
I thought you would love this little nugget of news that I
yes,
had.
love nuggets.
I think and Ron might like this. So Ron, you're gonna have to chime in because this past month, like I think like a couple weeks ago, there was a Guinness Book of World Records that was broken this month with a guy that has more Crocs than anybody in the world. He's got the largest.
I actually didn't notice this picture.
Croc collection of 3,800, actually.
Pardon me.
11 pairs of Crocs.
Those are expensive.
Well, they are expensive. I think I've said this on a show before. It's fascinating how far Croc, because I have 4 kids, and there was a huge break in between my kids. I had 2 when I was 28 and 30, and 2 when I was 38 and 40. And so my older 2 are 20, 2 and 20, 24. And when they were little is when Crocs kind of came out, like were come out. They were $5. I mean, they were $5 a pair, maybe like for the fancier Crocs. They were $10, but you could find them at gas stations or
dollar store. Yes,
dollar store. They were super,
and they were for gardening. They were gardening shoes.
They were gardening and beach.
And
throwing we just put. It was easy to throw them on. And then it was like decade, and our kids hated them. I mean, they're sweaty over time. I mean, they love the gibbets and all that. Right. And now it's like cuckoo crazy. A decade later when they kind of grew out of it, then the younger 2 came up and I was like, oh, well, we need to, Crocs are easy for the kids. They're great pool shoes. Great. I was like, they're $30 a pair. I mean, it just was mind blowing in between, my 2 sets, but 38 is
so cheap.
Crocs, maybe 2 pair.
Is that what they currently cost where you are?
3,800. Huh?
I'm looking on the Crocs website.
Some of those are like, I mean, some of their Crocs are $50, $60. The men's ones are like $100.
Yeah, I'm looking at $75 for like women's classics. $75 for a piece of foam.
Right. And so my favorite story about Crocs is if you ever watch the movie Idiocracy.
Okay. I know you like that movie. Which unfortunately I think we're kind of living in it a little bit. Right, of course, yes.
Dax Shepard was in it.
Right.
But they, and it was set it was a time travel, and then they were put in the future of like, we've become like an idiot society, right?
Yes.
And the director, the producer was like, okay, for the future, I need to went to the costume designer and was like, I need to find the most ridiculous fashion wear, like, and shoes, but it can't be anything that will ever be popular. Like, it has to be unknown. Because the movie will come out for 2 years, and I can't have these shoes be
style,
right? They have to be kind of like an unknown and never will ever like be anything in 2 years. And so if you remember the movie, everybody's wearing orange Crocs. Because remember back in like, you only had 2 colors. It was like orange and blue. I think
like
the
a navy.
Choices. So that was so this guy has been collecting Crocs.
Like there's not even 3,800 colors in the line. So he's just like repeating colors.
He's repeating colors, repeating styles. And he's also got like the gibbets. the little,
He probably has like a million gibbets.
a million of them. Yeah. And the one thing I didn't see in the story was, does he also collect like the Croc accessories? The Croc, beach bag, the Croc, like, hunter's fishing gear.
And also, does this guy have female interest in him? Probably not. Actually, probably.
He's not on the dating apps. And if he was, the first thing is like, well, what's your biggest hobby? Well,
I wasted all of my money on Crocs.
I have 3,800 Crocs. Which, can you imagine if you go to his house? Would you like to see my Croc collection?
Like, where would you store them? That's what I don't understand. Right. So I'm looking here. Let's say they were $40 a piece. Okay, that's the low end.
Right.
$152,000 for 3,800.
Right.
I'm sorry, you don't want a mortgage, or he obviously is independently wealthy here, because how else to afford that?
Or he is single.
Or he is single, and rightfully so. I mean, at least when, I don't know.
Does he talk to his shoes? Are those his companions?
They're so slippery.
But he's known as now the Croc King.
Oh, wow. Something to be proud of, I guess. I'm looking on their website. Take a look at these. These are high heels. That's a Croc platform for 85 Canadian. So
they have the ridiculous Croc boots.
Boots? I didn't know that. Boots.
And it's like, what are those helping?
Right. There's zero warmth coming from it, which is literally
zero warmth. And if they were to for your pedals.
Oh, I see boots. Oh, like a mucker. Okay. Yeah. I mean, you know what? Ooh, I hate myself for saying this.
Did you see Ron's comments?
He maybe misunderstood when he asked the ladies if they want to see his Croc. Jeez. Look at that. I don't hate. It's weird, but I don't hate it.
I don't hate those because they don't have holes all in the.
Right. They just have like the whole spot, but no actual hole.
Or breathers. Yeah.
I don't know what that is. That is
It looks like a winter slug.
It looks like a beanbag. But it's probably so comfortable. So I bought $4 knockoff Crocs at the dollar store the other day for camping.
As you should.
They are like fabric lined or whatever. My feet sweat. Like, I don't even have to wear socks outside when I'm around the campfire. My feet sweat, and they're not breathable. They're kind of slippery, but they were $4 and they're very convenient for the trailer. This is literally the only time I will ever wear a pair of Crocs. I did it once, like my kids had them. I threw on my kids' Crocs and I went to the store because I was like running in and out. I had this cute little dress on. I had these Crocs that didn't even match. I had all these like little amateur gibbets all over them. Ooh. And I went to the store and I was going to the beach actually right after.
That's what they're good for.
Yeah. And I had a bathing suit underneath my dress, and it was a short dress, very short. And I had this like string bathing suit underneath, and I'm in these Crocs. So I already feel like people are staring at me because I'm in Crocs and I'm a grown woman. And then the string on my bathing suit came undone and my bathing suit started to fall down. But I had a big handful of groceries. Because we no longer have plastic bags here. You have to use paper bags that don't have handles. And so I'm like walking around in these stupid ass Crocs and my bathing suit's hanging down. So it looks like my underwear is falling off, and I'm holding this big bag. And that was my one and only experience with Crocs, and never again. And I feel like it was the Crocs that made my embarrassment so high. Like, people weren't looking at my underwear falling off. They were definitely looking at my Crocs as a grown woman. So, are the generic Crocs called Gators? No, I think Gators is another brand. I actually think there's another brand.
I think it's the knockoff.
Oh, is it? Okay.
I think that
makes sense.
Yeah.
And it's probably made by Crocs, honestly. Like, they would have been smart to create a knockoff brand for a lower price point. It's like Kirkland and Grey Goose. Yes.
The foam plastic shoes.
Yeah. Crazy. This guy, good for you, Croc King. You should spend your money on other things. I don't know if you've got all this money to waste on rubber shoes. Like,
stay single.
You will stay single. I guarantee that. Well, we're going to have more stories ridiculous and fun like this today, you are going to be watching on the following platforms: Kick, YouTube, Rumble on Rhode Island Broadcasting, and of course over there under JJ at Twitch at RI_broadcasting, where you can also support the show with bits, 1 penny each for bits. You can also listen.
Have you bought
to
a
us.
bit?
No, I've never. You know what? I liked Twitch. I liked watching the show on it when I wasn't on, because I could do other stuff on my phone while also listening. It's like all we want YouTube to do is be able to go in the background while we're listening. So Twitch does that, but it glitches on me on my phone. So I don't know if I need an update or what. So then I've gone back to YouTube, and then I'm like just focused on the phone. So if you see me commenting 9,000 times, it's because I'm just focusing on the conversation.
All right. Sorry, I messed up
That's okay.
the social.
That's okay. That's okay.
We're everywhere.
We are on Spotify, Red Circle, TuneIn, iHeartRadio at RA Broadcasting. That's where you can listen to us after the fact there. You can't see our pretty little faces, but you can listen to us there. And of course, you can follow us on all the socials, get some reels, get some updates, U42, Odyssey, Parlor, Space, Hey, Gab, MeWe, TikTok, LinkedIn, Blue Sky, and of course on Patreon, where you can support our show, get yourself some swag. Oh, Lena's here. YouTube does that. Just need to buy premium. Yeah, I know. I'm not doing that. I already have enough streaming things that I pay for. I don't need another one. Just give me one big one. I'll pay $30, $50 a month for everything wrapped into one. Anyways, RA Broadcasting for that. And over there under JJX/Twitter at Broadcasting RI. Apparently we may be able to go live on Twitter one day. We will see. We will see. And follow us on our new Facebook at Going On Daily Morning Show. Now, on that, we need followers there since ours was scrubbed so rudely. And we need to get to X amount of followers so that we can start going live on Facebook again. So make sure you follow us there, Going On Daily Morning Show. Finally, I think this is my last one here. Support the show, RhodeIslandBroadcasting.net. Now, Ron's been doing a Hall of Fame. Last week was music. The victor was the Beatles. This week, or this segment, is movies. So 70s movies. We have Grease, Jaws, Rocky, Saturday Night Fever, and The Godfather. So if you go over to RhodeIslandBroadcasting.net, you can vote for your favorite. They are just going to continue to move on. I don't even know what the end goal is of this, but it's fun. I think I'm voting for, I don't know. I was going to vote for, really, Grease is the lead. See, I was going to vote for Grease only because it's the only one I've seen.
What?
But I don't think it's the best movie of this bunch. You know,
this is a hard, because I have all those as my favorites, but in different
really?
genres.
No way. That's tough. Good. Okay, I'm gonna vote for Jaws right now. Okay, I did it. Jaws. I voted for Jaws because I like a good shark movie.
I'm torn between Grease, Rocky, and Godfather. And I love Grease too.
Grease 2 with Michelle Pfeiffer?
Well, no, I like Grease.
Also,
and I do like Grease too. With Michelle Pfeiffer.
That's what I thought you were talking about. I'm like, does anyone like
Cool Rider?
I don't remember that one.
Oh, I know all the lyrics of both of the movies.
It's a pretty fun movie. I'll give them that.
See. I'm gonna go with Rocky.
Nice.
We'll go with Rocky.
Okay, solid choice. Solid choice. I need to watch it so that I can also appreciate it. You know, I'm not a Stallone fan, although more recently, like 3 years ago, probably, my husband was like, hey, do you want to watch Rambo? And I was like, do I look like I want to watch Rambo? Like, what part of you thinks I want that? And then I was like, you are a bad wife. You should watch what your husband wants to watch, because like it takes me an hour to find a movie and then I fall asleep and then he's stuck watching this crappy movie that I like. So I watched Rambo and I was like this, like just miserable. 5 minutes in, I freaking loved this movie.
Yeah.
It was so good. Killing everybody.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you, when you watch Rocky, you're going to want to watch Rocky 2, but really Rocky 3 is the best one.
So I keep hearing.
Rocky 4 is good. And,
Rocky 5.
Rocky 5,
You know what I feel like we're missing from this voting?
But then Creed. But then you have to watch Creed. Mm-hmm.
I've heard that also with
Ron, you would like
Jordan. Ron would like 5. Now what about like these are classic 70s movies? Like what about Star Wars? What about Indiana Jones? Like
I
these
know.
are
What happened?
like take out Saturday Night Fever, take out Grease. I don't know. Unless there's another one coming. Maybe I've just ruined it.
Maybe. Yeah, because that's like if it's that genre, yeah. I mean, you're right. You have the Star Wars, you got Indiana Jones.
I mean, those two alone were
Those two
massive
alone,
hits in the 70s.
yeah.
Like great for Harrison Ford. A great time to be alive.
Early, and then you got
early 80s, yeah.
80s ET.
Well, maybe I'll just play this one out and see how it goes instead of talking. These were rated the best of the 70s.
Best of the
Really?
70s.
Over Star Wars? I'm shocked.
I think Star Wars didn't get kind of like momentum until
later, like
Empire Strikes Back, once they started having the story.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So New Hope wasn't it. Empire Strikes Back is where it's at. I like all of them. I love it. I love Star Wars. I haven't seen any of the new ones. I think it stopped at the Jar Jar Binks one when I was a child, and that's kind of where I ended. But I like the originals.
Yeah,
so.
The originals. Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, speaking of movies and TV shows that we all love, were you a Friends fan?
Of course.
Yeah, Matthew Perry was my absolute favorite. Chandler was my absolute favorite on that show. Oh, his death, that was a tough one. Again, I don't usually care when celebrities go. They don't really impact me. This was a sad one because I really liked him.
And he struggled, and he was really open with his struggles.
Totally.
Yeah, it was a hard one.
Anyone who's been following, when he first died, he was found floating in this like pool hot tub kind of thing after like a few weird tweets where it was like I don't know, they were cryptic, as a lot of celebrities do when they're struggling or on drugs or whatever. More recently though, people get charged? Yes. And including just yesterday, one very interesting story about the ketamine queen. Now,
who was that?
Her name is Jasveen Senga. This girl's gorgeous. Like you would not expect she's like going to jail for life here. So it says that she faces a maximum prison sentence of 65 years, according to federal prosecutors.
Is she a seller of the? Yes. Oh, so that was his dealer or whatever.
Yeah, but there's 5 people that are implicated. Let me pull up a different thing here. Yeah. So there's 5 that have pleaded guilty in connection with his death. So the first one is Jasveen, which they all are sort of connected. So she pleaded guilty to selling him the lethal dose of ketamine in the days before his death. She was the last co-defendant to strike a plea deal. I don't think they should have a plea in this. This is weird to me. So she's a 42-year-old lady, absolutely gorgeous. She's known for like selling drugs to high-end celebrities.
What was the plea deal for? To squeal?
It says she just says she needed to avoid trial. So I mean,
so she was like, okay, I don't want to go to trial, so I'll just
take a plea.
Take a plea because it's faster.
But she's probably going to go to jail for 65 years. Like this chick's dying in jail, and she's beautiful. You know what's going to happen to a beautiful woman in jail? Do you know? I know. So it says that she was high end, right? She had a jet setting lifestyle. She had homes in London and LA. And it says
where is that going?
Yeah, exactly. I'll take that house if you just need to like liquidate it. I'll go to Dubai where she's spent a lot of time. It says that her lifestyle was obviously funded by her drug business. She ran for 5 years in the San Fernando Valley. No surprise. I feel like a lot of celebrities probably have their own speed dial.
Didn't we have like a report of the plane being stolen and going to San Fernando?
Right. And short blonde hair. Now, I mean, she's dyed blonde. She looks like she's very petite. So maybe I'm trying to get a picture here so I can change my background. Wouldn't that be interesting? She's like
she's the one. It's her crew stealing that plane.
Well, I mean, that wasn't such an inside job anyway. Like listening to that story, like there is no way.
I'm like, that's an ex-girlfriend. That's what that is.
Totally. Okay, let me move out of the way here.
Oh yeah.
gorgeous girl.
Well,
She's
she
not going
won't
to
be
do it.
as- Well, once you take off all that makeup, she's might not be as gorgeous as we
Like,
think.
yes. So anyway, she was connected to Matthew Perry through his acquaintance and co-defendant, Eric Fleming. So Eric's another guy that's
Okay.
on trial. So Eric acted as the middleman between their deals. So she pleaded guilty. She said there was no way that I could tell 100% that ketamine was going to Matthew Perry, but she did understand that he was the intended customer. So like, where did you think it was going? Like, especially if you're only focused on high-end celebrities, like where did you think it was going? I'm sure you had to vet it first. So she's charged with 3 counts of distribution of ketamine, 1 count of distribution of ketamine resulting in death or serious bodily injury, and 1 count of maintaining a drug-involved premises. It sounds like they raided her apartment last year, found large amounts of coke, meth, ketamine.
Who else was she?
Probably all of them. Nickelback told us in their song, we got a drug dealer on speed dial. They all do. We know. So then there was a guy named Kenneth Iwamasa. He was Matthew Perry's live-in personal assistant, and he was intimately involved in the actor's ketamine use, meaning that he was the one injecting Matthew Perry with it, which is crazy. And he also found Matt. Can I call him Matt? That's
the one. Is he the one that found him?
He found him, but like, what did you think? You like injected him multiple times a day, and then you like left him alone in a pool. Like, I'm sorry, Kenneth. What were you thinking? So it says that they originally reached out for a deal with him, so they were going to use him as like an essential witness against other defendants. But he's obviously ultimately fairly guilty here. It says that he was connected with another guy who's in trouble, Dr. Salvador, and I'm going to butcher this, Placenia, who taught this guy how to give injections to Matthew Perry. Oh my gosh. So it said they found the sweet spot, but then it led to trying it on different places, which led to them running out because they kept injecting him over and over again. It says that on the last few days of his life, he was injecting him up to 6 to 8 times a day with this stuff. And keep in mind that ketamine is like, they use it to knock people out for surgeries. Like, it is a tranquilizer. You're literally like, no, dead to the world. So he's charged with 1 count of conspiracy to distribute, causing death. He could get up to 15 years in jail. Remember, the other lady, up to 65 years in jail. This guy, up to 15 years in jail. Then the doctor, there's actually a text message between him and someone else saying, I wonder how much this moron will pay, talking about Matthew Perry. That was a text message between the doctor and someone else when they learned that Matthew Perry wanted to start illegally purchasing ketamine, not just getting it from the doctor. Because I think at one point the doctor gets vetted, like, hey, how can we prescribe 900 bottles of ketamine to this person? So now we wanted to go illegal. So it said the doctor sold 20 vials of the drug to Matthew Perry weeks before his death. So I don't know what's in a vial. I don't know how many times you can get high off a vial. I would imagine more than one time. A vial's probably like this. You probably only need like a tiny little mils to get high.
Well, and I guess maybe his body had built up some
tolerance, I'm sure.
Tolerance, that's why that's so crazy that he was being shot up that many times.
Totally.
And you think that that's not going to, like, you don't even think that you should go check on him or
be with him, or like, hey, maybe we don't do that.
Right.
Maybe
or just, do you give him some kind of like work to make him healthier? Like give him a placebo or something.
Yeah, literally. So it says that this doctor is only a 43-year-old LA area doctor. He is obviously going to be in big trouble. He still was allowed to practice medicine after this, which is crazy.
Who is going to him?
Yeah, and what kind of doctor is he? It says that he had to inform patients of the charges against him, and he couldn't prescribe dangerous drugs. But now he's going to surrender his license.
So what could he prescribe? Motrin?
I don't. Yeah, like naproxen. Oh, you got a sore leg? Perfect. Here's a leaf. He's being charged with 4 counts of distribution, and he could get up to 40 years in prison. that's wild. And then there's his friend Eric, another acquaintance who learned through a mutual friend that the actor was seeking ketamine. So he was again that middleman. So he told the assistant that he knew the ketamine queen and then hooked them up together. It said Fleming, this Eric guy, delivered 50 vials of her ketamine for Matthew Perry's use, including 25 sold for $6,000 to the actor 4 days before his death.
So
25
crazy.
bottles. So he probably injected all 4 of them right before he died. He's charged of 1 count of distribution, and he could serve up to 25 years in prison. Is this wild?
Hopefully they're using this as a scare tactic for others.
I hope so.
Yeah.
It says that there's one other person implicated here, a doctor named Mark Chavez, and he ran the ketamine clinic, which was the source of the doses that Dr. Placinia sold to Matthew Perry.
A ketamine clinic is supposed to be to help get people clean.
Like a methadone clinic?
Yes. Like,
wow.
That's the opposite of, like, it's not supposed to be a, hey, come to the ketamine clinic and we'll keep you fed. It's
right.
Hey, let's help you on your recovery path.
Right.
So, yeah.
This is saying that the doctor admitted to obtaining ketamine from a wholesale distributor on false pretenses. Yeah. So that's interesting. And so he's charged with 1 count of conspiracy to distribute ketamine. He could get up to 10 years in prison. So, yeah, it's pretty wild here. Everyone is going to jail for a long time. Hopefully they don't just like this girl for sure. Right. She's going to jail. She's a drug dealer. Like the other ones, you know, they're like the doctors, for example, they've got like medical insurance or whatever. Like they might
they'll lose their license and they'll become a dealer. Like she
exactly. They've got these wholesale distributors. Yes. So yeah, it's a crazy situation. It's so sad. Like Ron's saying, it's such a waste. He was such a great actor.
He was.
So funny. And I mean, I know they say a lot of the funny ones are really struggling the most. I loved his sarcasm. I loved his humor.
Yeah. His ability to improv and yeah.
Yes. So sad, but I'm glad there's getting, justice for this. When celebrities.
His dad was really pursued this.
Who? Sorry, his dad?
His dad. I think his dad is the one that has been, hey, this isn't, we're going to uncover, this is not good.
So I don't know if you know this, but his stepdad is one of the main reporters for Dateline mysteries.
Is it his stepdad? I thought that was
his stepdad, yeah. Okay. But he's been around since he was a child.
Really? Yeah.
He's been around since Matthew Perry was a child. So it's his dad. For all intents and purposes, it's his dad. And he's had a career of investigating murders. So you don't think he's going to use his resources?
He knew something was not right?
Totally.
He knew something wasn't right. Yeah.
Yeah. So terrible. I didn't mean to start our morning off on this depressing note here, but it is good that there are people going to jail for this. There is some justice in this absolutely terrible crime.
These are the celebrity updates that we need.
These are the celebrity updates that we need. Yeah. I'm waiting for a Blake Lively update.
Well, I'll give you one.
Blake Lively found overdosed in her pool. No, I don't want that. I don't want to hear that. But
or the obviously we all know Kelsey and Travis and Taylor Swift got engaged, right?
Yeah.
I don't think Blake's invited to the.
Oh well. If even Taylor Swift thinks you're crazy, come on.
Right. When Taylor Swift's I'm gonna back away from this.
Well, it looks bad for her and her persona of perfect little angel, right? What does Taylor Swift do wrong? Literally nothing in the spotlight. Right. So this is terrible PR. I'm sure they're friends behind the scenes, but the PR is probably disown. Silly. Hollywood's a silly place.
It's a silly, silly place.
All right. Well, let's talk meth. Oh gosh. Let's talk meth.
Let's talk meth.
Speaking of all these drugs, messy authenticity.
Yes.
Methy authenticity.
So so I'm so happy about this because it's I've been in marketing for decades and live in chaos all the time.
Yeah, of course.
But we've always said, brands, as we do your marketing campaigns, we really need to, you really need to be authentic, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when people aren't authentic is when consumers and whatever it reject you because it feels fake or it feels hollow.
Right.
You say you're all about diversity and inclusion, but yet you've got no people of color or women in your company. Like, it's hollow or whatever.
I worked for a place like that.
You're convenient. And then when you get in there, you have no processes that make anything convenient. But, because of the explosion of AI and like this ultra like polished marketing campaigns and stuff, and then brands kind of having to face this, like, we've got to be authentic and show realness. It's a trend of like, either you call it unhinged marketing or the messy authenticity, because that's the reality.
That's real. And I think people relate to that.
People relate to it. And even like, we work with different CEOs on their personal brands, right? So it's also helping to realize that you don't go out and be so vulnerable that you're bawling in front of, have some decorum, but show that you're real. So,
you're a real person behind all that money.
Yeah.
Behind all that hard work.
And it's just, with Gen Z and millennials kind of leading the charge of, they want realness. They want that messiness. And I personally love it because I've never been that type of a founder or executive. It was always in being real, and in the corporate world, they didn't like that.
Yes.
You want, you need to be to assimilate. And it was, so I'm happy for the trend. But I've been watching some of the campaigns of, of people, I call the unhinged marketing, or like the messy marketing, the realness. And some of my favorites are, I don't know if you've seen like the Cheetos. They are using fonts of like using people's left hand to write. So because that's what a Cheeto looks like.
Oh, okay.
Like if you write with the left hand, you kind of get a Cheeto shape.
Like a squiggle, yeah.
A squiggly line. And you're able to like, so they're having a fun, twist on that of because people are like, why aren't these shapes? And they made a joke out of it. It was like, well, it was like people just writing with their left hand. Why do we need to have
uniform perfection? Well, it kind of goes along with like the campaign, 10-ish years ago, or as we saw in the past 10 years, like models are no longer size 0. Models are now real sizes, because realistically, we all know a couple of size 0s, but like realistically, most of us love we love Cheetos. So like,
that's right. We love it. We love a good Cheeto. But like, you're right, because like Dove's Real Beauty campaign, that was like launched in 2013. Oh, wow. And they have continued that and evolved that. But it's, shapes and sizes, different skin textures. And how do you, so, they've been known for kind of living in that messy middle of we're real. The other one is like, do you know the brand? It's packaged goods, like Knorr. It's Knorr. So they have like all these imperfect, like, show us your most, like, your biggest kitchen flaws campaign of all your messiness in the kitchen. Your burnt. We want to see your burnt cookies. Celebrate you just being in there and learning. And it's like when you look at like the Food Network, that like the show that Anne Burrell.
Worst cooks in the kitchen.
The worst cooks. Yeah.
Loved that show.
But that was also celebrating, the imperfections.
The flaws,
The flaws in life.
And like, remember in the early days of reality shows, only beautiful, even like the singing shows. If you were gorgeous, perfect. Maybe you had an amazing voice, but you were chunky. You weren't
Right,
getting
right. Or I've been watching, like, somebody has been reposting. Were you the DIY network and
Oh, yeah.
the HGTV early days
Yes.
when they had the challenges of, like, we're going to go and you decorate your
Trading
neighbors,
places.
trading
or something.
places.
Yes, yes.
They're rerunning some of those on YouTube. And I'm laughing, like, if you watch back and go, that was a trend, or to watch the neighbors, you're like, that had to have been fake. And at the time, I remember thinking, oh, this was so real. But looking back, you're like, that was so bad.
Oh, yeah.
There is no way that they left that shit.
Totally. Like, everything was so fake on reality shows. And I still think it is. Like, I do remember watching Temptation Island when I was a kid. Loved it. It was, like, so scandalous. And I remember watching a show after Temptation Island that was talking about, like, how fake reality shows were. And it was showing this one scene where there was a fight between two girls. And I guess the fight was organic. It started naturally, but they didn't catch it on camera. So they made them redo it. And that's what they filmed, was the redone fight. And it was like, how much of reality show is actually like that? But
right. That's all. Well, I know those are all scripted. They are very
totally.
much. Yes. But I'm loving this trend. I've caught it, the unhinged marketing.
I love it.
The messiness. I love it.
Not that I have, like, an empire by any means. However, I was always very authentic with, like, my journey. Like, when I was sick and stuff, I would post pictures of my bald head. I would post pictures of my one boob. Like,
right.
Like,
I see it and connect. I bet
totally.
You had a lot of connections that way.
For sure.
And that's what I do on, my podcast with Hello Chaos. We talk about the messiness of running a business, starting a business, and let people be really real, because too much shit is polished and covered. Like, the messiness is covered. I think people are tired of it. And I think with AI, I think we're kind of craving I don't want the fakeness. We need to see the humanness.
Yeah, I want to see something real. Okay, I'll tell a quick story before we go into our next topic here. So when I first started doing blood analysis, which I do, I was doing it from my home. And in, like, the first couple of weeks of seeing people, this girl and her mom came, and they were like, oh, I love your dogs. And, like, working from home sucks because you have pets, you have to clean up your house, people have to walk through your house. It's horrible unless you have, like, a dedicated space. And so she came in and I was like, hey, dogs, get out. And they were like, can you keep your one dog here? She's so sweet. And I was like, okay. And it is the sweetest dog. So I was like, yeah, sure, no problem. Well, like, I'm doing these girls' blood, and then all of a sudden my dog has diarrhea all over my carpet. And I was like, this is so embarrassing. Like, I can't believe my dog had diarrhea and I'm supposed to look like a professional and I'm having to, like, clean up poo. And she was like, it's totally fine. It's totally fine. And then I'm thinking, like, she's going to go and tell all her friends that I'm messy and that my dog poos on the carpet. And it ended up being okay. But, like, that is an absolute nightmare when you're working from home, especially when you're first starting.
Right. Oh, I remember sitting around my dining room table, and I had my first employee, and I was like, oh, this is crazy that we are doing this. And I'm like doing co-work space so I could at least have a conference room renting like 3 days a week.
Yeah.
So I could make client presentations around my dining room table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's just part of starting any business and or part of
being a
human being.
Those journeys and stories. And
Ron sure is hashtagging poo a lot of times.
I know. I was like,
okay. All right, Ron. Well, if you like poop, if you like dirty talk and having the show not be rated PG, welcome to my next topic.
Yeah.
For ancient slang or old slang, funny slang.
Is this Canadian slang?
No, this is just historical, probably British. Like, everything seems to come back to the Brits. They say such weird stuff. I've got funny slang for penis, for vagina, and for sex. And this is going to be at least rated 14A. So Ron's like, oh gosh, because remember your episode last week, it was like 43 times you guys said penis or something. So
And yeah.
And anal, that's right. I think I said genitals that one day. So
You said vagina.
I did. Well, I'm going to say it again today.
And you said anal and anus a few times.
I don't want to ever say that word anus, honestly. When I talk to my clients about like their GI tract, like their digestive system, it's the same tube from your sinuses to your, and then I always stop and I go, rectum. Oh no, Ron's taking our background off. Oh no, here we go. Are we getting caught? Are we getting here? Is it like the long hook, like pulling us off stage? Okay, I don't know what's happening, but we're going with it.
What did he do?
I don't know. Oh, okay, there we go. See, I like how Ron's got YOLO, WTF, OMG, yes, dead, no.
No, he just removes the.
Totally. He's just like, oh gosh. Okay, so these are the favorite slang terms for penis. And they've got dates attached to them also.
Ooh,
from 1602, a kicky wiki.
Oh, I'm bringing that back.
Come over here and show me your kicky wiki. In 1613, your long plum. It's not your plum, it's your long. You got your two plums and you got your long plum.
I was like, wait a minute, should it be a long plums?
And two little guys, yes. This is a weird one from 1656. The bald pate fryer. Fryer like Friar Tuck.
Like Friar Tuck.
Yeah, the
So
bald
like top of the morning to you.
And pate, that I don't want to think about pate when I think about penis, that's for sure. This one is cute from 1720. The silent flute. I saw this list and I was like, there's no way I'm not doing this. I saved it for I was like, I'm going to do it with Chuck. And then I thought, I think the target audience here
is with
flute
me. It's good.
Yeah. This is a weird one. The gaying instrument from 1811. Gaying. I guess because back then gay was like
happy.
Fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that makes you happy. So this one is horrendous from 1880. The liver disturber. Some guy's like, do you want me to come over there and disturb your liver?
Your liver?
And I'm like, yeah, okay. Sounds okay. 1890, the master of ceremonies. That's very proper.
Oh.
And also
it's like the friar.
Yeah, the friar. Yeah, but pate fryer. From 1890 as well. The father confessor. These are weird. I don't like these ones.
What are they doing?
I don't know. 1896, the quim stick.
The quim?
Quim. Come show me your quim stick. I kind of like that one, actually. This is weird and sort of emasculating from 1927, the patootie. Hey there, where's your little cutie patootie? I wonder if that's where it comes from. Oh, no guy wants to be called cutie patootie in his pants, that's for sure. I'd rather be the liver disturber if I was a dude, I think.
The master of ceremonies.
Yeah, that's right. Master of ceremonies. 1927, the ambassador. That's like.
Maybe that's when government was like, we have to have all these as ambassadors.
Yeah, right?
Big dicks.
Totally. Yeah, the big dicks. That's right. Here's another yikes one, like the liver disturber, the kidney buster.
What are they doing?
How high is it getting up there? That's in your back. All right.
Where are they going?
I don't know. In 1935 as well, the dingle doodle.
Okay. That's cute.
Cute again. 1951, the ding Wallace. Doesn't turn me on. Not into that at all. 1963, the snorker. Okay.
Yeah, that's not a.
This one is so gross. 1975, the corned beef torpedo.
Was this made at Studio 54?
I don't know. The corned beef torpedo. So that's what I had for penis, but then it got me thinking, are there other ones for other things? So I took to Reddit, as you would.
Yes, as you would.
Like this. Now, I had a very hard time finding anything with dates on it like that one. So, although this one looks like it's got some dates on it here, but I don't know what it's actually referring to because there was no preface. We have things like the snatch blatch from 1890, the eel skinner from 1891, the fly catcher 1892, punts I don't know if these are vaginas or if these are penises.
What are those?
I don't know. Rob the ruffian. I don't know. Shake bag. The skin the pizzle. Like, I don't know what these are. The snapping turtle. So I don't know. These are some wild ones here. People on Reddit were told to give their own ideas.
What were some modern takes?
The Chamber of Secrets for vagina. For penis, the penis fly trap. The executive suite for women.
Is it spelled SWEET?
No, that would be a good one though. Only on a pineapple day. So this one is so absolutely disturbing. It says that somebody casually referred to herself as, I can't even say this. I can't believe I'm saying this. The self-saucing fur burger. This is my self-saucing.
Just the fur burger.
And it's self-saucing.
But it's self-saucing.
Ron says this episode's going to get banned. Or is it going to get the most views? I
want a gift card, Ron.
Yeah, that's right. Send us the gift card. So here's the last one I will do. I found another list for just doing
Ron,
the
need a hashtag fur burger.
Self-saucing fur burger, please. This one is
in the Chamber of Secrets.
With the kidney disturber or the kidney buster. Oh,
okay,
my
sorry.
word.
So,
this is for the act itself. I'll just do a couple here. Play at couch quail. You want to go play couch quail? Okay. Put the devil into hell. That's from 1616. That must have been when sex was like very frowned upon. Let's see. Dance the Faffian jig. I don't even know what that means. Shoot or shot twixt wind and water. Like, play at Rantum Scantum.
Where are these from?
I don't know.
Who are these people?
They have to be England. Play Hey Gammer Cook. I don't know how. We don't have 1 million viewers right now. Yes. Play at Rump Scuttle and Clapper de Pouch.
Clapper de Pouch.
Yeah. Hey, you want to go play Rum Scuttle and Clapper de Pouch? Like women are just like, oh my God.
Oh, you called me a de pouch.
Right.
And a clapper.
And a clapper. A Rump Scuttle. Make feet for children's stockings. Have one's corn ground. Would you like to have your corn ground by my
in my kidney buster?
This one's cute. I like this. A horizontal refreshment.
Oh, a front?
A horizontal refreshment.
That's a good one.
And then this is the last one I'll do. Get one's ashes hauled. Let me haul ash. I don't know.
That's when ass was
that's right. Frowned upon.
It was only known as a donkey.
Yes, exactly. And so there's one other thing I'll do before the end here. Yeah. This was a fun little game. What's your vagina's name? But based on the first letter of your first name, first letter of your last name. So for you, my friend, you are Tuna Cave.
What?
The Tuna Cave. And I am the Loose Pouch.
Yeah, those are endearing.
And Ron's is Cum Princess. This could go on all day. So anyways, not safe for work. Yeah, the Cum Princess.
I want to add Sweet Tuna Cave in front of my...
That's right.
Or can I put a like Miss? It's Mrs.
It's Mrs. Tuna Cave. Thank you. Do you want to have your corn ground in my tuna cave? Yeah. What was mine? Loose Pouch. Do you want to ride a dragon upon Sir Saint George in my Loose Pouch?
In my chamber of secrets.
In my chamber of secrets. See, it's all very like
Can I
Victorian.
ride the dragon?
Right?
My
Exactly.
chamber of secrets.
Upon a St. George. I mean, that's, I don't know. Join giblets. I didn't even see that one. That's a good one. Let's join giblets, lady. So, anyways, that's my list. Hilarious. I had a good laugh when I was reading all these.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, not safe for work today. You're going to have to rate this 14.8 or higher, Ron. Today's slang. I love the hashtags. Nice. Tuna cake. Hashtag loose pouch.
I thought you were going to be, here's a modern one of, do you want to play Toy Story?
Oh, that's cute. You be Andy, I be Bo Peep. Like,
Or
no, Andy's
or, no, it's
but
you, whoever your partner is, you get a Woody,
oh,
I get a
that makes more
Buzz,
sense.
and then we get a friend in me.
Oh, Lord. That's way better than Andy, the child. I don't even know why I thought of that. Oh, that's a good one. I've never thought Toy Story was a turn on, but here we are. Whew.
There we go.
Gonna cool down after that one. Well, I mean, how do we even go into our last topic here, honestly?
Well, actually,
After that.
I have a quick transition
Oh, okay. Love it.
because since Ron brought up poop 100 times,
75 times, yes.
detoxes and cleanses.
Love it. Yes, all about it.
I know you were you doing one? You were
Yeah,
doing
a candida cleanse.
A candida cleanse. I was doing like a juice cleanse.
Mhm.
But you always start out with like you gotta make sure you whatever.
You clean out.
You clean out.
You clean house. You get your
You
corn
get your-
ground.
You get your corn ground. And I follow this guy on Instagram. He's on TikTok. He is so. If you've ever heard, you need to go watch him.
I
And you
wanna
can
watch him right
hashtag
now.
him because I'm giving him a shout out.
Okay. What's
But
his
he's
name?
known as the Churro King because churro means poop in
okay.
Spanish.
Churro
And so
King.
Churro King. So he tries all these methods for what's the easiest way to
Oh, there he is.
clean, the Churro King.
Okay.
But he rates things like he will try anything. His top 3, like, you get a cup of prune juice with a cup of apple juice with 2 tablespoons of butter, melt that in the microwave, like heat it up 30 seconds. It smells, you can dash some cinnamon in there and drink it within an hour or 2.
Sounds fantastic.
So I did what my method was always like, put a tablespoon of Epsom salt in orange juice, like a cup of orange, and chug it, and then every hour, then drink a glass of water.
Oh, interesting.
You will not leave your house for 2 days, and you will be completely clean. And don't leave your house for 2 days.
I was thinking if you wanted
Even
something
a third day. And you don't want to eat anything, but all you're doing is drinking water every hour upon the hour for 2 solid days. But you will clean yourself. But he tries every method. And it's funny, he's like, people send him stuff or things that he's, read on the internet, and he will rate it. And he will go, yeah, this didn't work. Like, this is a joke. Or, hey, this helped with debloating. This did not help with like expunging.
But his digestive system is going to be a heck of a lot different than everyone else's digestive system. So it could actually work for you.
Correct. So yeah, his water bill, probably. Yeah. He's so funny. But I've tried a couple of his, like some of his easier methods than me having to drink Epsom salt and orange juice.
Gross.
And drink water for 2 days and nothing else. But yeah, the prune juice with apple juice was right up there. And then there was some like gummy that was like that he had. And I ordered it because I want to see if it works. So he said that's like one of the 2 gummies, and within an hour. So he was
within
like
an hour,
one of the easiest. If you're ever feeling, stopped up. Because I tried the psyllium. Psyllium does not work on me.
Really?
I just get bloated. Like I can feel it in, and I have to do like the Epsom salt with to get it all flushed. But it just like backs me up.
Oh my God. You need
But
some
I know other
probiotics
people,
after that.
is like a
So I too
cleaner.
struggle. I actually have an appointment next week for a colonic. I love colonics.
Ooh, I've never done one. I
Oh
want
my
to
God,
do
they're
one. So you need to
amazing.
tell me about it.
This is my third. The first time I did it, I came home 4 pounds lighter. 4
Whoa.
pounds lighter.
There's a colonics that just opened up here in Greenville, and I'm scared to go. So you need to tell me all about, like, what do I need to do? Is it worth it?
It's totally worth it. You just need to chill. You just need to go and chill and realize that someone's sticking a tube in your butt, and it feels like gas pains. Like it's a mental game because it feels like, oh my gosh, I'm about to have diarrhea on this person's table. And then you're like, oh wait, there's a tube there. Just let go. And you're like, don't let go, because what if it squirts everywhere? And then it's like a mental
and then they're
game.
like, let go.
Yeah. And then like this lady like comes and like pushes on your stomach, like around the colon to like coax it. And then sometimes she'll hit a spot and then it'll just like, you can see, because you're watching it too. Like you can see it all go through all the tubes. So it's
you need to
cool.
videotape that.
I'll see if she'll let me. I know I'm not allowed to have anybody else in the room, but like maybe I can videotape it.
Say, put it on your podcast and go, or on your social.
Totally.
Follow me.
Watch
in the day of colonics.
Yeah, watch me get poop sucked out of me. Yeah. I find for me, like I do coffee enemas as well. I learned them in Mexico when I was there for cancer treatment. That's a good one if I'm feeling it. Magnesium citrate taken kind of consistently is helpful. Magnesium oxide if you're really struggling. Magnesium oxide because you're barely absorbing magnesium, but you are definitely getting the benefits of a detox or a laxative. In that one, I actually had to bring some of those to Vegas with me, which was helpful. Those are kind of my tried and true for everything, but I could go days.
Yeah. Because I've never done an enema. It was we did organic and raw, and kind of changed our lifestyle. And we're reading, these books of collect like what comes out, because you'll start cleaning you during like that was the Epsom salts or the olive oil, like drink a glass of olive oil and chase it with a glass of lemon juice, and then drink water every hour. That's another like cleanse, but you have to drink water for 24 hours and don't leave your house for 2 or 3 days. But in this book, it was like, put mesh on your toilet and collect the rocks and stuff that would come out of your system.
No, thank you. Absolutely not.
Yeah. And it is gross. We did it. It's like,
no, you did not.
Oh, yeah.
You collected it?
Like, it's shocking. the buildup that comes out of your system.
Well, I know.
And then it was like, we got to the chapter, it was like, and now go to the enema and do a coffee enema. And I'm like, yeah, this is where partnership.
No, you don't want to do it together. I will say, in the height of my illness, my husband and I were watching a show, but I was consistently doing 2 coffee enemas a day. And I was like, I don't want to not watch my show, but I also have to do this. And I was like, you're not going to look. I'm going to lay on the floor over here. And I was like, I'm going to tell you to turn around. If you even look over once, I'm divorcing you. Like, and I did it right there watching Batman.
Did you lay in like a tub? I
never do.
Child pool?
No, just on my floor. Put some blankets down or towels. I got a whole system.
I'm fascinated. Becky, you need to film it. I need to follow it.
I'll send you a link of somebody else doing it. There's a whole group. There's like 30,000 people on Facebook in a group. I learned everything from there. Yeah.
Right. I'm going to have to go on.
I'm sending it to you. I'll send it to you right now. So this took a turn. Wasn't expecting that, but
if you need to do detox, as I said, I found the pivot based on Ron's hashtag of poo.
Yeah. Hashtag of poo. That was a good transition. I will say this for, excuse me, anyone considering doing any sort of detox, like a parasite cleanse, a liver cleanse, whatever, if you don't have the proper bowel channels, meaning like you have caked in.
Yes.
Even if you're going consistently, it doesn't mean that your bowels are good. If you have any sort of like digestional upset, you do not want to start on a parasite or a liver cleanse.
No, you need to get your
get cleaned out, and don't go
Yeah.
get the Colite from your doctor or from your pharmacy. That's glycol. You do not want that in your body. It absolutely will deplete the crap out of you, literally. Do it naturally. Go get a colonic. Go eat a bunch of vegetables, do a juice cleanse, whatever. Clean it out. Take probiotics. Heal your gut, and then focus on like a liver cleanse, because quite often your liver needs help because your bowels are so backed up.
Right. Or, find your liver buster.
Get yourself a liver buster
or the liver
destroyer. Get him to destroy. My word. Oh, that's good. Make sure you use that in your bedroom at some point soon, please. And let us know if it's well received. I feel like men like to be complimented. You get that liver destroyer over here, bust up my guts and grind up my corn.
Get my kidney.
Get my taco all ground up. Grind up my corn so I can make a taco. I don't know. I don't know what's happening.
I like the Chamber of Secrets.
I like that one too. The executive suite.
S-W-E-E-T.
S-W-E-E-T. That's right.
That's right.
Ron is like, oh Lord, what have I done? Never putting these two together again. Oh boy.
Great show.
Great show. So make sure you're back for a probably more PG version of the show on Saturday.
Yeah.
We have got, I would imagine it's Ira and Lena this Saturday. I forgot to look at the list here. Lena and Ira. And then on Sunday with Ron and Kenny and JP. And then, of course, we will be back next week as well. So please check us out on socials. Check us out on our lives, whatever. Listen to us. We don't care as long as you're involved. And comment.
Right. And comment and throw out topics that you would like us to investigate and talk on.
Listen, JJ and I will talk about anything. Okay.
Right.
There are other people on this platform who probably won't, but JJ and I will.
We will. So, we're not afraid.
We are not afraid. I feel like Sharon would talk about it too.
Yeah.
So. All right. Well, great show. And can't wait to see you again. And everyone have a wonderful weekend.
That's right. Bye, y'all.
Bye.